The recording of this race is sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg.
On his outside, it's the black 88 of Paul Veert. In row number 5, it's the 46 of Kevin Groenheid. On his outside, it's the 5 of Danelle DeRoche. In row 6, it's the 12 of Bevan Cornelson. And beside him, it's the 4S of Bob Sandin. In row number 7, the 4 of Marshall Nikoluk. Beside him, it's the 5X of Rob Gordon. And on the last row, it's the 11 of Ryan Hamilton. We have 1 lap to go in your Super Stock feature. As for the point standings, currently your leader in this one is the number 55 car of Mike Martin. Right behind him is the black 88 in the point standings. That is Paul Veert. He has 8 points back. Danelle DeRoche close right behind him with just 1 point difference between second and third. It's Danelle DeRoche in the 05. Then it gets a little further apart as Kevin Penner, George Balkin, and Rod Fiddler are all at least 15 to 20 points back. All right, Rob Como is looking them over. Hit the gas pedal, baby. We are a-racing. And the cars are all starting to sort themselves out in the back stretch. The number 50 car, though, having a little problem. Alan Seadu hitting the back stretch and the back runway. Your leader early on in this one, it's the 71 of Rick Fawcett, followed by the big boss, the number 9 of Walt Morris. Kevin Penner rounding out the top 3 in the 20 car. And now the cars are slowly starting to spread out. Walt Morris trying to find his way to get around Rick Fawcett as they round turn number 4. But Fawcett finds his way around Morris and just hits the pedal to the metal and keeps on going. In the back, we've got some good racing going on. George Balkin and the 05 Danelle DeRoche were close, but DeRoche loses control and falls back. As they make their way around turns number 1 and 2. This pack is slowly spreading out more and more. Your current leader with 11 laps to go is the number 71 car, Rick Fawcett, followed by the number 9 of Walt Morris. Rod Fiddler in third, 20 of Kevin Penner, and the 55 of Mike Martin. George Balkin and Paul Veert battling out for that 6th spot. And Danelle DeRoche not far behind. Our leaders making it past the front straightaway. George Balkin and Paul Veert keeping close, those two, to one another. Paul Veert making his move on turns 3 and 4. Can't find his way around Balkin. Drivers working their way around lap traffic right now. Our leaders, it's the 71 and 9 of Walt Morris. 1 car they got to go around, and now a second. Will Walt Morris be able to use that car to his advantage? No, he doesn't. 71 still in control of this race. Now the rest of the pack working their way around lap traffic as they go around the track. We've got a yellow flag. The 05, as he's driving in front of you, look, ladies and gentlemen, he's got a flat tire. Heading out to the pits right now to see if he can get that fixed fast. And Paul Veer driving in front of you, he's got his front fender up in the wind. And he also is going off to make some quick repairs. All right, the 05 of Daniel DeRoche is off the track with a flat tire. Racing officials are saying that they are probably not going to be waiting for him, so if he wants to be out there, he's got to get that tire changed really, really fast. Still in yellow. He's got a little bit of time. The 05 making his way back onto the track. Still missing the 88 of Paul Veert, who also drove off. Don't know if Veert's going to make his way back onto the track for tonight. Paul Veert is a very busy boy here at Red River Co-op Speedway. For those of you that don't know, he drives a super stock here every single Thursday night, as well as a late model. And on Mondays, you can catch him. Unfortunately, not anymore this year because we're done with Monday racing. But you'll be able to catch him next week on the Pure Stock Championship as he'll race his 88 Midwest Modified, a great new class that we started a few years back here at Red River Co-op Speedway. And he's doing quite well in that division. Veert now, as you can see, is working his way onto the back stretch. And it looks like we may be going here right away. Paul Veert works his way into the crowd. So does Daniel DeRoche. Rob Como looking him over. We are green, baby. Walt Morris, who was in second place for most of this race, has given up second and has now given up third. And we are yellow once again. It looks, a little bit of a breakup on turn 1 and 2. Didn't see what happened there. The number 4 car and the 5 car. That's Marshall Nicoluk. And the 5X, I do believe, of Rob Gordon. Well, now that we got a little bit of time, we got a guy that did pretty darn well tonight. I got to honestly say, what a great race in the Lightning Sprints. The winner, the feature winner for tonight, Frank Elias. Frank, tell us a little bit about this race because it was crazy right from the get-go. You had a good lead, and then that last lap was just something else to see as you guys went back and forth.
Yeah, that last lap was actually kind of scary, but the track was made for me. I like to race on a tacky track, and generally it dries out, and I suck, and today it stayed this way, so it's awesome.
The year for you probably hasn't been the greatest for you. Your first feature win, I do believe, this year at Red River Co-op Speedway. First of all, let's talk about that and talk about how racing has been for you this year.
Yeah, it's my first feature win, and so it's kind of exciting, but I just hope we get a lot more.
The track tonight, it was working in your favor. How has the car, though, been on other tracks throughout the course of the season? Has it been just something that you guys been tinkering with each week to try to get it better?
Yeah, I have to say it's been getting better all the time, and I guess I have to thank my pit crew, Scott Giesbeck from LG Transport. He's been making the changes, and slowly we've been getting better.
Talk to us a little bit about your sponsors. I know you want to give them a plug because they do a lot for you guys. Tell us a little bit about who's been helping you out this year.
Yeah, for sure. LG Transport with pit crew and also a sponsorship, and Precision Land Solutions and AccuPipe and Green Valley Equipment as well. Thanks all of those guys.
A great lightning sprint race. I mean, you couldn't ask for better tonight. To see it come down to that last lap, fantastic. Frank, thank you so much. Congratulations on your win, and we hope to see you win again in the next couple of weeks. Congratulations tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Elias with the 31 car in the lightning sprint, picking up his very first feature win. All right, we are 1 to green here in the Super Stock division. We've got 8 laps to go. Let's see what happens. Good news for Walt Morris, who was sitting in 4th as they were going into that lap. He dropped back pretty far. He's back up to 2nd. So let's see how this works out for him. Rick Fawcett currently in the lead. Rob Como looking him over and put the pedal to the metal, baby. We are racing. Fawcett still with the lead on the backstretch. Walt Morris maintains his 2nd place position. Rod Fiddler in 3rd, and it is the 55 of Mike Martin currently sitting in 4th. Kevin Penner and George Balkin fighting out in 5th and 6th. Uh-oh. We've got problems in turn number 2. I think I see a yellow flag in our future. Yes, we do. We got a yellow flag on this one. It looks like it could be the number 12 car that was causing a little bit of trouble there. We'll wait to find out from the track officials here and the ladies to see what's going to happen here on this race. The number 12 car being driven by Bevan Cornelson. Cornelson, maybe Cornelson. I apologize if I'm getting that wrong tonight. Getting everybody back into position. Walt Morris on the backstretch and working his way back up on the track. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are thirsty, don't forget about turn number 5 here at Red River Co-op Speedway. You may wonder, what's turn number 5? Well, there isn't 5 turns on our racetrack, but there is one behind the racetrack where you can fill up on some nice ice-cold beverages. From ice-cold Molson products like MGD, Coors Light, Keystone, and Keystone Light, plus our Corona, as well as we got rye rum, spiced rum, and vodka. We've also got Smirnoff Ice, Mike's Hard Lemonade, and Mike's Hard Cranberry. And for you coffee fanatics, we got Feeney's Irish Cream. And don't forget, if you're short on cash and you need to get some more money to buy some of the great stuff, we got an ATM machine just back there right beside turn number 5, right at your convenience, here at Red River Co-op Speedway. All right, single file again, ladies and gentlemen, as we work our way to the front of the track. Rob Como once again looking him over. Green flag. We are on the racing circuit. Let's go. 71, Rick Fawcett in front. Walt Morris still in second. Rod Fiddler close behind, and Mike Martin not far behind him. 7 laps to go in your super stock feature. Oh, we got somebody on the infield. Taking a shortcut. That's the number 50 car. Oh, we got a spinner. It's George Balkin. Oh, and a crash. 2, 3. We've got a 4-car pileup. I think there's going to be a tow truck coming for this one. Paul Veert, the 14 of George Balkin, is in that mix. The 46 car is Kevin Groenheid. He's just pulling away right now. And still mixed up with one another. It's the number 14 of George Balkin. And it looks like it's the number 4 car, Marshall Nicoluk. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to support some of our great sponsors here at Red River Co-op Speedway, the Winnipeg Sun, Ranger Insurance, BIL Security, as well as 99.9 Bob FM. Those are some of our many sponsors, and of course, we never want to forget Red River Co-op Speedway gas bars who support us here. Check them out, support them, and help continue to build some great racing here in Manitoba by supporting those businesses and supporting our Speedway. All right, still waiting for George Balkin in the number 14 car to get moving. Maybe in need of a bit of a push start there. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we've still got some more action right after this. We have one more feature to go through, and that is our modified division. George Balkin finally getting on the move there in the turn number 3 as he's getting ready, I guess, to turn himself around and join this race. Oh, or maybe not. Marshall Nicoluk with the 4 car being towed off the track tonight. Not the way you would like to end your evening here at Red River Co-op Speedway if you're a driver. And George Balkin looks to be leaving the track as well on the back stretch. So I do believe we're going to get going and continue the racing here. Your leader after 9 laps of racing is the 71 of Rick Fawcett, then the 9 of Walt Morris, the 5 of Rod Fiddler, the 55 of Mike Martin, and the 20 of Kevin Penner. Those are your top 6 going into this one. All right. Rob Como's going to look them over one more time. If they are good, we are going green. And they are. We are racing. On the back stretch, it's the 5 of Jadel DeRoche. Trying to find some room, and he gets around one driver, trying to get around another. Mike Martin losing ground and then regaining it. Oh, we got somebody on the back stretch. Wrong road, you got to get back on the track. There we go. And we got a spinner on turn 3. Oh boy. The number 50 car, nope, manages to regain control, and he keeps going. That's Alan Cito. We've got 4 laps to go. Good on Alan for keeping the racing going. 3 laps to go. Your leader, the 71 of Rick Fawcett. Walt Morris looking for room on the inside. Rod Fiddler in third, followed by Mike Martin and Kevin Penner not far behind. We've got 2 to go in your Super Stock feature. Rick Fawcett in good shape as we get into the final lap of racing in your Super Stock feature. Can Walt Morris find some room and make his way around? Oh, he's losing control. He manages to hold on. And Fawcett loses control. Walt Morris takes the lead. Walt Morris gets a lucky break around turn number 4. Checkered flag. Walt Morris. The 55 of Mike Martin comes in second. Rod Fiddler looks like he ends up with third, followed by the 20 of Kevin Penner and the 71 of Rick Fawcett, who led this entire race, ends up finishing up further and further back. What a great break for Walt Morris. Rick Fawcett leading that race for the entire race ends up giving it up on the last lap. What great racing we've been seeing tonight in this final lap of racing. Man, you can't ask for better. Walt Morris with another feature win. That is his third on the season. He leads the way with feature wins in the Super Stock class with 3 feature wins. Congratulations once again to Walt Morris on a great feature win. Great job of picking it up in the last lap. All right, we are moving on to the modified division, the